open the soft leather. There were 3 $1 bills inside. I thought about what my teacher had said about taking stuff that wasn't yours, but then I thought about how much my shoes hurt my feet, so I took the money, tossed the wallet where I'd found it, and ran. I shut the door to my room and moved quickly to the dresser. I kept my money hidden there. Cash I found lying around the house. My hand curled around the crinkled bills tucked behind my socks. I added them up with the money from the wallet. Total, I had $8. Maybe that would be enough for shoes and a new shirt. I could just wipe off my pants real good. Kids might not notice how old they were if I did that. This plan felt like a good one. I actually smiled a little, and I never did that. Not here. Keeping quiet, I snuck out the window instead of using the front door, worried I'd get caught, and ran as fast as I could down the street. The closest store was a Payless Shoes. I walked inside and looked at what they had, picking out my favorite pair. They were all black with red stripes. I thought they looked so cool. I took them up to the front where the woman was standing behind a tall counter, slid my box up beside the register, and dug my money out of my pocket. I flattened out the bills and handed them over. The woman looked at the money, then at the shoes, and then back down at me. She was wearing a strange look, like she was a little sad about something. I didn't understand why. I was buying new shoes. That wasn't sad. This isn't enough money, sweetheart," she said, placing the bills down on the counter and sliding them closer to me. I looked at the money and then back up at her. "What? These shoes cost $15. You only have 8. I frowned. "But I don't have any more money," I said. She was frowning now, too. "I'm sorry. You'll just have to wait until you have enough." The phone behind her started ringing. She turned away to answer it. I looked at the money again and at the shoes I wanted. No, not wanted. Needed. I needed those shoes. My feet hurt so bad from that run. Again, I thought about what my teacher always said. Stealing was bad, but she was talking about people who took stuff when they had other choices. And I didn't have other choices. My toes were bleeding now through my socks. I could feel it. I wiped harshly at my face when I felt tears, and then, making sure no one was watching me, I did it. I grabbed my money and the box of shoes, and I ran until I couldn't anymore because it hurt too bad. Hiding behind a car, I pulled off my old shoes and put on my new ones. They fit so good. They didn't hurt me at all. I thought I'd feel bad for taking them, but I didn't. I needed these shoes. The run home felt so much better. Mom never noticed me, so I never got into trouble. But I would get into trouble eventually. My teacher said stealing was wrong, but sometimes people needed to do things that were wrong because they didn't have another choice. I was nothing to nobody. I never had another choice.
Chapter 1. Shayla. I wanted to tell her no. I wanted to lie to Gladys or Dorothy, whatever this sweet old lady's name was seated in my section, and say we were fresh out of ranch dressing, and the little cup of it that came with her large garden salad was the last drop. If I didn't and obliged her request, it would mean walking back over to the kitchen window I avoided like the plague, and speaking to him. Sean Stitch Molina, the keeper of the dressings, the cook at Whitecap's restaurant. He hoarded the ranch back there, and the only way to get more of it was with words. And we didn't do words anymore, not as of 8 months ago. So instead of doing my job as a waitress, I contemplated the dishonest route, which could very well get me fired. Was I willing to roll those dice? Maybe. It might be worth a shot. My boss, Nate, could overlook my wrongdoing. He was understanding enough. "We're fresh out of ranch," I could tell the lady. "And all the other dressings for that matter. I am so sorry. Could I maybe get you another refill? Or something else not located in the kitchen?" I thought on this plan. It could work. Maybe she would believe me. Or maybe she would rethink her request and decide she no longer needed more dressing. Help a fellow woman out here, Millie. Christ. "I just need a little bit more," the lady requested with a gentle smile. "Would you be a dear? I won't trouble you for anything else, I promise." "Of course,"